Alright guys, and my boss's pickup truck this morning. We a little run to Shelby. I'm at the point now, I cut my day up like in halves or quarters. And I know it's gonna be an hour down there, more than an hour back. So that's about 1/4 of my day in the truck. I might stop get something to eat. What I done this video to talk about is apathy, white apathy. A lot of people support our movement. A lot of people are concerned and want to talk and open to that discussion of white privilege and all that kind of stuff. And I'm humbled by that. I know there's people around me that maybe don't agree, but I'm really humbled. When I see them white folks getting beaten and shot, pressed, beaten and shot and arrested and held for 8 hours and stuff, I am really humbled. Because I work for a living. I don't want to get shot in the head. You know, it wouldn't take me much to lose everything I've got. It wouldn't take much. So the fact that white people are willing to step in the fire, I'm humbled by that. You know, and a lot of other black people haven't said that, but they probably should. There was a politician. He was in the Senate. He made a comment about how I have no idea what's going on. He doesn't understand what's going on. And it came to me. He's got a Republican, pro-police, pro-military guy. And it came to me that, of course you don't understand. Your way of life, your way of living, it doesn't benefit you to understand. See, one thing about me, one thing about us, is that, you know, we constantly have to learn the white man's ways. We do. That's not all bad. That's not all bad. But we have to learn his ways is the point I'm trying to make. That's the point I'm trying to make here. He don't got to learn our ways or our music or any of that stuff. And one thing about Cedar Post and Officer.com and all that I've learned is that these cops, it's not like they're smarter than us or that, you know, somehow my policy or my rhetoric is insane. I realize now that like their way of being and their way of life, it really depends upon not understanding. Like a certain ignorance is what I'm saying. It's a certain ignorance. It's a certain like that guy on Cedar Post talking about them black got thrown out the they got thrown out the hotel. And he's like right, like it's the hotel's fault for putting blacks out who can't pay their bill. Well, that's not what happened. That's a lie. That's wrong. They weren't put out of the hotel. They couldn't pay their bill because everybody in the hotel at the same time wouldn't stop paying their bill. That doesn't make sense. That was an order from their corporate offices to put everybody out of the hotel. Now I know many of those people are just trying to survive. They're not criminals and they're not bad people. And they just, for whatever reason, can't afford that deposit to get into an apartment. That's all it is. They're not bad people. They're not criminals. But I understand, you know, with the cracker I'm talking about, I understand that with his cruelty, he needs to have that certain belief. It's your fault. You deserve this. You deserve to be brutalized. You deserve to be treated unfairly, even when it's not even your fault. You didn't even, you know what I mean? And I realize it's that mindset. That's what leads to police shootings. Because they're not even like giving you a fair shake. They're not. They're not even like having a discussion. When they come on the scene, you are wrong. You are the criminal. You are the vagabond. The only discussion they have is to what degree and what am I going to put your ass in a cage for? That's it. What am I going to use? That's it. And that is why there's a disconnect with the community. It's an ignorance. They're not dumb. But it's a certain ignorance when it comes to issues of black people or poor people that it's our fault. Whatever happens, it's our fault. We deserve it. Some way, some shape, some form. We deserve to be mistreated. We deserve it. We deserve it. And you can't reason with those kind of people. And then you have the Trump supporters and stuff that comes out of that ignorance, that oh, y'all are communists, oh, y'all just want to take over, oh, I mean, it's just all ignorance, and it's not dealing with issues in a holistic manner. It's not even trying to, because see, we have to understand their way. They don't have to understand our way, and that's what that is. It's not even so much racism as it's just whataboutism. That's it. So when I used to go and see the posts, make comments, people would be like making comments about me using drugs or me engaging in messing with prostitutes. And I'm like, that's the best you've got. Like the best you've got. You can't step to me intellectually. You got to put mud on me. You got to dirty me up to deal with me. Yeah, it's like that DA in Kansas City, the black DA that was getting all them threats from police officers, talking about we can't get you in jail and all this kind of stuff. You're just proving her point, and it shows that's all you have. That's your only way of dealing with her, is to say, I'm gonna put you under the arrest, so I can brutalize you, I can rape you, I can harm you, with all the mechanisms and trappings of the government, of the state. I can't deal with you in an intellectual manner. It's all whataboutism. That's what I thought of with that guy. Like, he's like Sean King. He's like that guy. I mean, they're just, or Seth King, whatever. They're just completely out of touch with reality. Completely out of touch. I mean, it's kind of sad.